Alright, so this video I'm going to show you how to make a worm farm and raise your own worms. It's really easy, very do-it-yourself project. Just need a couple containers. You can use buckets. I happen to be using 10-gallon, these Rubbermaid roughneck tubs. If you have two of them, it's ideal. What I did for the first one, this is where the worms are going to be, is at the bottom. I used a size 16 drill bit. Drilled several holes along the bottom, just so the water can drain through, so you're not drowning them. For the lid, I also drilled much smaller holes, so you don't want them escaping out the top. And at the bottom holes, what I did is I took some netting from screens, and I covered the holes with that, and I used just some silicone seal to attach it so the worms don't fall through. And ideally what you're going to do is, in the second container, put a couple bricks here and here. I have them somewhere, I didn't bring them inside. And then you can just stack that container inside where the worms are, because you want to keep it moist. And water can drain through, and that makes what we call worm tea, which is excellent to water your plants with and fertilize your plants. So, yeah, I mean, if you do a lot of fishing like I do, it's worthwhile, and it's also, I do gardening as well, so it's worth doing for me. We'll see how well it turns out. It's going to take a little while, but shouldn't be that difficult. To feed them, you can give them anything: table scraps, old vegetables, paper, coffee. So right now I'm going to start out with, I've got some used coffee pads from my machine. It's got the paper in it as well. So I saw a video where they just showed kind of make like a ditch along the side to throw the food in. And you just kind of refill it when you see the food's going down. Basically, you can use anything. Just don't use any meat or dairy products, because that's going to cause it to stink. Ideally, they should be kept around like 20 degrees centigrade. So inside, like this room, is probably perfect for it. And then you need your worms, of course. I just ordered, like, I can't remember how many it was, 160 or something online. And it's all ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and dump these guys in into their new home. And the other container I've already used to go fishing with. So yeah, this time of year especially, I go through worms pretty fast. So not only does it kind of start costing a bit, but the fishing shop to get them is kind of out of the way for me. Where I go fishing is 5 minutes away. I don't like to drive an extra half hour to get bait whenever I need it. So ideally, next thing I'll do is put a few sheets of newspaper over this. And then you just wet it thoroughly. Keep it damp. That's the trick, is every day you should probably run some water through it like you're watering a plant. And you should find that they start laying eggs, which you can see. So we'll check back with this in, I don't know how long it takes, a couple weeks maybe, and see how the progress is. If not, I still have my worms in a comfortable environment ready to grab every time I go fishing. Thanks for watching, and please hit subscribe and like if you feel inclined to do so.